The propane industry needs decision makers, bold decision makers, who have the industry's best interests at heart. I met one early on as part of the New England contingent at Propane Days. I didn't know a lot about Denis Gagne of Eastern Propane and Oil at the time. I recognized his commanding presence, his kindness, and his Boston area accent. Little did I know that Denis's decisions, from his work with the Propane Gas Association of New England to increasing roles and responsibilities at the national level, were leaving an impact on the industry. Let's take a look.
Denis Gagne is a man with strong opinions and even a stronger voice. The propane retailer and former chairman of the National Propane Gas Association is well known across the industry for speaking up when the situation calls for it. His voice has made him a leader in the industry for decades, having spent 45 years with Eastern Propane and Oil, as well as serving with the Propane Gas Association of New England and the NPGA. Born just north of Boston, Denis worked alongside his father, Arthur, at Gagne Bottled Propane since he was 8 years old. When Eastern Propane acquired the company amid his father's health challenges, Denis had to get on board with the change. Though he was reluctant to join Eastern at first, he now sees that God was guiding him in that transition. Denis quickly rose through the ranks of the company, which drove him to get involved with P-Gain, where he was instrumental in reorganizing it into a strong regional association. Seeking more leadership opportunities and a chance to have a say in how the industry was being run, Denis was drawn to the NPGA and became a District 10 director in 2008. Eventually, he joined the Technology, Standards and Safety Committee and took on the role of vice chairman and then chairman of that committee and then treasurer of the NPGA. Denis served as chairman of the NPGA Selection Committee, where Stephen Kaminsky was appointed as the association's president and CEO in 2019. Kaminsky credits Denis with preparing him to serve the propane industry. Several months after Kaminsky joined the industry, the COVID-19 pandemic shut down most of the country, and Denis had to navigate this new landscape as chairman of the NPGA board. Denis took the opportunity to help forge stronger bonds between the NPGA and PERC in an effort to make both organizations, together with the state associations, more effective in their service to the industry. With Denis's contributions to the NPGA, the association has become a forward-thinking advocacy organization, heavily involved in legislative and regulatory affairs and industry development. Although outspoken during his career, Denis always took the time to listen to others while striving to be fully informed before sharing his opinion or taking action. Though he retired from Eastern in 2021, Denis hasn't stopped serving. Today, he and his wife Mary Beth volunteer at their local Catholic church because, in his words, we're put on this earth to serve.
Well, I don't know if I have anything to say other than good evening. Thank you, LP Gas Magazine, the selection committee, all those who make this event possible, Jim for nominating me, and most importantly, all of you here in attendance this evening, family, friends, co-workers, and colleagues. I have learned so much from all of you on this journey. I am truly humbled and honored to be standing here today, recognized in this year's class with such distinguished and well-deserving peers, Bob, Brian, and Joe. However, before we begin, a little housekeeping. So there is no misunderstanding while I am talking. I am originally from Massachusetts. So whenever you hear me say a word ending in ER, it really ends in an A. And whenever you hear me say a word ending in an A, it really ends in ER. So, without further ado, God, family, country, Eastern, the propane industry. This is my moral compass and the pathway I have chosen during my life. My faith in God has been the foundation of my life's journey. I have always believed that we were born to serve others. I was fortunate enough to have two great mentors in my life, my father, Arthur, and my father-in-law, Vincent. Their guidance and words of wisdom regarding faith, family, integrity, values, and choices led me to a life of service to others. This is brought about by a most rewarding life with much happiness, joy, and fulfillment, both personally and professionally. I know I have been given so much. I am truly blessed. Family. My loving, caring, and devoted wife, Mary Beth, of 53 years, who has always been my greatest advisor, cheerleader, and critic. I would not be standing here without you in my life. I love you. Our sons, Justin and Matthew, who are currently on their own journey in their respective careers, have brought about as much joy and happiness over the years, as well as some challenges. Well, maybe many of them. I always wanted a daughter. Instead, God gave me a great daughter-in-law, Rebbe, a beautiful and successful woman, wife, and most importantly, a great mother to our granddaughter, Lily Mae. Sorry, Justin and Matt. No longer do you have to argue about who is number one. Clearly, Lily is. And of course, my 10 brothers and sisters, my 4 brother-in-laws, their spouses, and the entire Gagne and Ball families, I am truly blessed. Country. Never should have stapled these papers together. Country. The country we live in allows each and every one of us the opportunity to develop our talents and skills, the freedom to choose the direction we want to live our lives with the choices we make as to what is important regarding our career and vocation in life is all brought about by the men and women who have served and sacrificed in our armed services and those that continue this tradition to keep us safe and enjoy the freedoms aforementioned. Thank you. I am truly blessed to have been born in this great country of ours, the USA. Eastern, the Clement and Anderson families, Chuck, Pat, C4, Meg, and Josh, and the entire Eastern family, thank you for giving me all the opportunities to exploit my talents and strengths, to be part of a growing and evolving organization that many have tried to emulate over the years. It has been an honor and privilege to represent and be associated with an organization with a great culture and such a strong moral compass. I am truly blessed. The propane industry. It has been such an integral part of my life for so many decades. Starting in the 50s, 1950s, as a tool carrier to standing here today. What a journey. I once said to Tom, Easton's CEO, I wish I knew years ago what I know today. Things could be so much different. His reply, Dennis, you would have missed the journey. Tom is a wise man. It is a journey with many chapters. Most can be rewarding. However, all are educational, and many outcomes are brought about by the choices we make. I have always been a salesman and cherish building relationship with others. Furthermore, I love the challenge and opportunity in solving problems, finding solutions to difficult matters that needed to be addressed. Whether it was selling a room heater to comfort a customer, assisting through an acquisition with Easton, or taken part with reorganization and leadership development at PGAIN and NPGA, my focus was always on, is this a good deal for all parties? In closing, at a World LP Gas Forum many years ago, a guest speaker from Europe started his presentation with the remark, "I am here to learn, not teach. I have learned something new every day. To everyone I have worked besides, colleagues, family, and friends, thank you for all that you have shared to make my life and career full. Hopefully, I've been able to give a little return and acted on the call as other duties are assigned. May God bless all of you and your families every day." Thank you.